is your host, an Angel, and welcome to Angel's Truth Corner. Okay, I'm nervous, but I'm I know I've been doing this thing, but I'm nervous and happy at the same time. Angel's Truth Corner. Before I came up with this name, Angel's Truth Corner, I went to my boyfriend ChatGPT and I said, ChatGPT, give me something creative yet beautiful that has angel and growth in it because this era is about to give babes. This era is something. And ChatGPT came up with like some really cool names, and I'm just going to read their names for you. Soft Steps with Angel, the Dream Girl Blueprint, Rooted and Radiant, Soft but Unshakable, The Quiet Bloom, Where Angel Blooms. That's another name. The Glow Up File with Angel. Rooted and Radiant is such a beautiful name. I'm like, I wrote them down in my book. They were like 50, and I said, oh, later I was gonna calm down and think about this name, and I'm going to pick one. But one day I was having a conversation with my beautiful mom, and I was telling her how I can't pretend at all. Like, that is one thing about me. I cannot pretend, I can't fake it at all. Like, I will always tell the truth. It's just part of me already at this point because will anybody come for me? No. Will anybody fight me? No. Will anybody beat me? No. So why do I need to lie? So that night before I went to bed, I was thinking about the concept that I wanted to use for this episode. Because I already had in mind that I wanted to come up with something that just defines me, something where I can just say my mind, where I can be vulnerable and stuff like that. And the name Angel's Truth Corner came to my mind. I'm like, Angel's Truth Corner. Initially, it didn't make sense to me, so I went to bed. I'm like, ChatGPT already gave me names. So I went to bed, and one thing about me, when I think about something before going to bed, I'll wake up thinking about that same thing. If I was thinking about a person before I go to bed, when I wake up, when I sleep, even in my dream, I'll literally see the person, and when I wake up, I will still like the thought of that person will still be in my head, or the thought of that thing will still be in my head. So when I woke up the next morning, I still had like the name Angels. I still had the name Angel Street Corner in my mind, and I'm like, Angel Stroke Corner. Initially, it didn't make sense to me, so I kept on saying it. I was like, Angel Street Corner, Angel Street Corner, Angel Street Corner. Like I kept saying it, and the more I said it, the more the name sounded more beautiful and made more sense to me. But the more I said it, the more I fall in love with the name Angel Street Corner. So, welcome to episode 1 of Angel Street Corner. You put on already. Are you sure? Are you guys sure you're ready? Because nah, you're not. No, you're not. So, what is Angel Street Corner? So, this is my safe space, my small corner, our group chat. I said our group chat because it is not just me running Angel Street Corner. It's not just me, it is me and you guys and every single person that I tend to invite since I am a host now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So it's me, you guys. I tend to share my truth here from my experience, failures, success, from literally every single thing that life has thrown to me. So my healing, every single thing that I've gotten to experience, business, like everything, babes. This Angel Street Corner is going to consist of experiences, not just my experience. Every single person that I'm going to invite here and you guys too. I said our safe space, I said our group chat because it's not just my opinion. I need you guys to always engage. Like sometimes I might say something, I'm not perfect. I might say something and it will not make sense with you guys. Please, I need you to always share your opinion in the comment section. I need you to tell me what you think. Literally, it's our group chat. It's our group chat, and you know, not just one person runs a group chat. The comment section is always open. Tell me what you think about what I'm saying. Tell me if you think I'm saying the truth. Tell me if you think, oh, Angel, you need to work on this. I need to hear them. Tell me your own point of view too, because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my experience. I'm gonna be vulnerable, what I'm going through, success story, places where I failed. Angel's Truth Corner is just the truth and me being me. So this is my safe space. I would like to call myself the host. Um I like to call myself. I'm so happy. Oh my god. I like to call myself a host. You guys, first thing first, before I started filming, I went to Google and I'm like, I know what a host means, but I went to Google and I'm like, who is a host? And Google gave me like an explanation. I'm like, okay, okay. Yeah, this is my space, so I'm the host. Yeah, okay. You guys, I'm the host. So N Angel, the host of Angel Street Corner. This leads me to saying that rebranding is something that I will always do. I will always rebrand. I don't care if I have to rebrand like 100 times before I get what I want. I will always rebrand and work on better. I'm like, if God puts it in my heart, I'm always going to try to bring it to life. Long as God put it in my heart, I'm going to share with you guys. When this thought initially came to my mind, I'm like, can I do it? I see people do it. I see people that I look up to do it. And where they get to speak, I'm like, do I even have like much to say? But I totally trust God that if He puts something in my heart, that is because He believes that I can bring it to life. And I am in a season of my life where my only option is trusting God. That's the plan, guys. That is plan A to Z. Trusting God, because I have grown. I have been through like experiences. I've had experience where I trusted people and it didn't go well for me. It didn't work out how I wanted it to work out. So my only option right now is trusting God and how he pushes me, how he moves me, what he tells me. That is where I am at. And that brings me to like the main topic of today's episode, which is trusting God, trusting yourself, and trusting your intuition. But I feel like the first question I'm going to ask is, why do people not trust their self? And I feel like I'm going to be genuinely honest. I feel like sometimes people do not trust themselves because of the experiences they've had, what life has thrown at them. I was having a conversation with my friend one time, and I am somebody that I know how to set goals. And when I set goals, I love to work towards my goal. And I was having a conversation with this guy, and I was saying that, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And he's like, why do you feel like you're going to do all these things? And I said, because I trust that I can do it. If it's something like, I know that I can do it by God's grace. I know that, yeah, I can do it. I can set goals and achieve them. And I asked him, why did he ask me that question? Because every my mindset is everybody sets goal. I literally used to think that everybody sets goal. And I asked him, why did you ask me that question? And he said, because he does not set goals. And I'm like, why? He said he has had like experiences where he had to set goals. He told himself that he's going to achieve this, achieve that. Before this age, I'll achieve that one. And it got to that age and he didn't achieve anything. So he doesn't set goal anymore. He just move as like whatever direction life takes him to, that's the direction he moved toward. I really wanted to tell him that that is not a cool mindset, but the way he spoke, maybe he had had experiences where he had had so much experience that he has gotten to the point where, nah, I can't trust myself anymore. And now that brings me to like the question, how do people build trust with themselves? I know for sure that for you to build trust with yourself, you always have to tell yourself the truth. You always have to tell yourself the truth. I was listening to a podcast, and the man said, if you want to build trust with yourself, you start by doing the little things. You say, okay, this morning I'm going to put my space in order. You wake up and you put your space in order. When you say, this morning I'm going to read 2 chapters of my book, you wake up and you read 2 chapters. If you say, okay, this morning I'm going to script, you wake up and you script. I'm using these things because they are things that I do. I wake up, I write, I read. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you do it, you're literally gathering small wins. And when you're gathering small wins, you're building trust with yourself that, oh, I said I was going to read and I read. Wow. That is how you build trust with yourself. I said that I was going to do something today. I said I was going to create content today. I said I was going to talk to a friend today. I said whatever it is, like I was going to call a friend. I was going to tell somebody to forgive me, somebody that I offended to forgive me. I was going to like stand up for myself. Like the little things, I was going to put my space in order. I'm going to show up for myself. Like literally the little things, saying them and achieving them, saying them and making sure you do them. That is how you build small wins. And from building small wins, you tend to trust yourself because, wow, I said I can do this. And yes, I literally did it. Wow, I said that I was going to like show up, and this is me showing up. This is like you when you do it, you celebrate it because that is small wins. That is how you like build trust with yourself. You tell yourself the truth, you set little wins and then you do them. That literally like shows you that yes, I can stand up for myself. Oh yes, I can show up for myself. That is how you build trust with yourself. When you prove to yourself that you can do something small and win, that is how you grow to doing the big things and having the mindset and trusting yourself that yeah, if I can do something small and win, yeah, that means I can do something big and still win. Now that is how you build trust with yourself. Another way you can actually build trust with yourself is by speaking positive things to yourself. You always say things like, I can do it. I can do it. I mean, even the Bible said it that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. You build trust with yourself by saying positive things to yourself, that by believing in yourself that you can do it. And you also build trust with yourself by listening to your body. You listen to your intuition, you listen to your body, knowing fully well that no, I won't, my instincts won't push me to doing the wrong thing. So you build trust with yourself by listening to yourself, understanding your body. I'm going to use this as an example. A few days ago, like where I was like really a sad place. Like I had 0 naira, guys. I said in the oh god, I'm not used to saying anything about myself, but I said in this episode I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be vulnerable. Like I literally love this series because I'm going to pour out my heart. I'm going to say what I feel. A few days ago, I was at a very, very bad place. And it was so bad. I had 0 naira, guys. I had 0 naira. I had 0 naira. So that morning when I woke up, I'm gonna tell the truth. When I woke up, I was so sad. But one thing I do when I always wake up is pick up my Bible, read my Bible. I think I read Psalm 27 and I went down on my knees and I was talking to God. I'm like, God, you know, God, you see where I am at right now. You know. Really hate when I am broke. I really hate when I don't have money. I'm like, God, the truth is that I do not want to ask. I do not want to ask anybody. I do not want to tell anybody. I'm like, God, please, can you just make a way for me? I literally knelt down and I was crying. I'm like, can you just do something? I trust you. I know you can do something. Please, can you just do something? And this brings me to trusting your intuition and how God speaks to you. Something came to my heart, and I totally believe it was God talking to me. Something came to my heart, and that was like, do this thing, just do this particular thing. And I'm like, I've never done this thing before. Should I really do it? That is me doubting my intuition. I'm like, I've never done something like this before. Should I really do it? And my spirit just kept saying, do it, do it, do it today, do it today. You guys, you would not believe. I literally did that thing and I got money. The way the money came, I just know that it was God showing up for me. It was God showing up for me. So imagine that I did not listen to my intuition. That is why I said, trust God, trust yourself, and trust your intuition. Imagine I did not listen to my intuition, or imagine that thought came to my mind and I'm like, no. Imagine I did not listen to my intuition and I was doubting myself and I said like, no, I was not going to do this. How would I have gotten the money? Because it's crazy, because sometimes god god speaks to us and we do not listen. sometimes we expect like when God speaks to us, it should be like a very loud voice to say, "Yeah, do this thing." Sometimes that's not how God speaks. Sometimes God speaks to you by putting something in your heart. Sometimes God speaks to you by just like waving something in your ear, like something like you're sitting down and you're thinking, and that soft spirit just come and say, "Okay, do this." Sometimes that is God speaking to you. Like I'm literally so grateful for this series that I'm starting, because how did the concept or the thought of this series even come to my mind? I was just sitting down and the thought of it just came. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Look, guys, I am literally so happy that I am doing this right now. And I 100% believe that the fact that I am doing this, it's God that put it in my heart. God speaks to you like in different ways. It's not just a particular pattern. You can just be sitting and thinking, and then something just comes to your mind. And then when you do that, you get solution. You could just be praying and he speaks to you, like he speaks in different ways. Like he could actually even speak to you through somebody. So imagine that I was that broke and that thought came, do this. Imagine I didn't do that, or imagine that I postponed it because I thought that, imagine that I just postponed it. How would I have gotten what I got? Another thing that I also want to say is that sometimes when God speaks to you, um, when God speaks to you and He's like, do this thing now, there are people like us that love, oh, we love to speak to, like we love to talk to people. Like when that little thought drops in your heart to do this, you go and tell a friend, oh, I want to do this thing, and your friend will like cheer you on but tell you like, oh, don't do it now, you can do it some other time, like some other time is the right time to do it, when God say you should do it now. And that's how you just postponed it. I need you to understand when it's God speaking, because when it's God speaking, if you do it at that time, at that minute, He will show up for you. But sometimes we love to seek people's opinion. I am not saying that, oh, people's opinion is bad or something. What I am saying is that understand when is God talking, and when is God talking, I'm sorry, you do not need people's opinion. When is God saying do this, I am sorry, do not postpone it. The very moment He is telling you do it, do it. The very moment He's telling you show up now, show up now. He's telling you go through this way, go through this way. Because sometimes when God speaks to you, you follow His word. Most times you get result. Oh, you usually do not go to this restaurant, and that particular day you woke up and something in your spirit is telling you, oh, go. Sometimes you go there and you meet somebody that changed your life. Sometimes you go there and you meet like your partner. Imagine you don't go at that moment. That is how you will miss the blessing that God has for you. That is what I am saying. Trust your intuition. So many times, there were so many times that something bad was about to happen to me, and my mind, my intuition told me that something bad is about to happen right now. Something bad is about to happen. But because I do not trust my intuition, I do not trust myself, I sit back and I let that experience crush me. Like even when I was having like the toughest time of my life, the craziest time of my life, I remember that morning when I woke up, my intuition kept on telling me, my spirit was telling me, but I did not listen. I did not listen. I literally like, I'm like, nah, no way. But that is God speaking to me through my intuition, trying to let me know that move, don't be here at this time, move, don't be here, like do something. Do you understand? Those little voice can just be God speaking to us. That is why today I have come to tell you, trust yourself, build trust with yourself, learn to trust your own intuition, and also learn to trust God. Trust God. Number one, trust God, because so many times that I put my trust in people, I was hurt. It didn't turn out like, well, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. But I can count the number of times that I have put my trust in God and He did not let me down. Like I could literally cry right now because I'm just having like a flashback of things that has happened, so many things. Oh my God. Share with us your goal, like your desire, your aim for Angel's Truth Corner. Okay, the goal is for people to see me and hear me through like this episode, through this series, and also I can't wait to work with people that I look up to. Honestly, I could say them. You guys call me crazy, but oh my god, B Simone, I look up to her. Oh my god, I could go on with names, but I'm gonna say the names off camera, and when it happens, I'm gonna share with you guys because this is me manifesting it through this episode. This is me manifesting it through this episode. Like, God, do your thing. I can't wait to work with people that I look up to. I can't wait to put me on your podcast. Like, put me on. I love to speak. I'm a very good speaker, very intelligent, smart girl. Yeah, you can see. I don't even need to chat too much about that one, but I can't wait to work with people that I look up to. That is it. And then grow. So yeah, that's episode one. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. New episode drops every Monday, 4 p.m. Please do not miss out. Be part of my community. 4 p.m. every Monday, there is always a new episode on Angel's Truth Corner. And I can't wait to even hear your opinion, your thoughts. Please, even on this particular topic, trust God, trust yourself, trust your intuition. I can't wait to hear like your testimonies, your opinion. The comment is always open. Please and please always drop your opinion, your comments in the comment section. I love to read them. I love to see them. I want to communicate with you guys. You guys help me build my community because it is not just me building this community, okay? So thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next week, Monday, 4 p.m. I'm doing this. I'm doing this, you guys. I'm doing this. Okay. So thank you guys for episode one. I can't wait to see you in episode two. Thank you so much for joining. I love you. God bless you. Hi.